There wasn't a street that didn't lose a kid.
Are you going to jump or are you going to burn to death?
You could have a healthy Chicagoan literally be dead within 24 hours.
On the Pullman car, you were treated like royalty.
Without the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters, there probably would be no modern civil rights movement.
If you were an alderman or if you were another elected official, you wanted things done for your ward, you had to go kiss the ring in City Hall, and that was the mayor.
As mayor of Chicago, I shall have only one goal: to make this city a better and more beautiful place in which to live.
Yeah, that was a sneak peek of WTTW's Chicago Stories, a weekly documentary program uncovering the rich history that has shaped our city.
And joining us now with more is executive producer Anna Gardner. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
You know, people may have heard bits and pieces about these stories, but I'm sure that once they get through these 8 series, they're going to know a whole lot more about each individual one.
Yes, absolutely. We are taking events, people, places in Chicago's history that are still relevant and important to us today, and we're going deeper. Some of these stories you may have heard of, like most people know that Chicago's river runs backwards,
Yeah,
that
right.
we've reversed it. Most people don't know why,
Right.
what the reason for that was. So we're bringing new information that informs, but also really is entertaining and interesting.
And then the first one that airs this weekend, we're talking about the Our Lady of Guadalupe fire, which...
Our Lady of the Angels.
Yeah, Lord of
Yes.
the Angels fire, sorry. And a lot of people might have heard of the school fire back in the day, but not know the details, and it is devastating.
Yes, so this is a 1958 school fire where 92 children and 3 teachers who were nuns perished. And it's a story of tragedy and heartbreak, but also there's a lot of hope and courage, and it's a story of resiliency. Our producer interviewed a number of the survivors who recount that event like it was yesterday. And it's just an important story. We uncovered some really incredible archive footage from the day that has been restored to color that you'll see in this piece. It's very, very moving, but a very hard story.
Daley is a name that is synonymous with Chicago, okay? For X number of years, there has always been a Daley in office. Yeah. And we're learning how impactful, good or bad, their reign has been on this city.
Yes, we do a show about urban renewal, going back to the policies that have really shaped this city. Removing quote unquote blight led to a lot of communities being displaced. And so it's important, history can teach us a lot about what we're still dealing with today in our city. So this is a really interesting documentary that uncovers that history.
And then Wrigley Gum, most people know about as being from Chicago, but Chicago has a rich history in the candy industry in itself.
Yes, and this is a really fun show we're calling Candy Capital. And so what most people don't know is that the brands and the candy that we all know and love today, it all originated in Chicago. I mean, we're talking about Mars, Snickers, Milky Way. We're talking about Curtis, which made Baby Ruth and Butterfinger, Wrigley Gum. This all was made here in Chicago, and it's interesting because it was immigrants mostly who brought these candies to us. They immigrated to America, and they brought with them recipes from their homeland. And so a lot of these candy bars that we all love and know today have this really interesting backstory of this immigrant experience.
All right, Pullman Porters. We know the community of Pullman.
Yes.
Pullman Porters were such an impactful part of the unionizing of this country,
yes.
Not just the city, but the country.
Absolutely. And so, yes, George Pullman created the Pullman rail car, which was this sort of luxury train
it was the
on
Pullman
wheels.
Palace.
Exactly.
Really? Yes.
Exactly. Yes. Very, very fancy. And one of the key aspects of riding on that train was the Pullman Porter. These were mostly recently freed slaves, blacks who were serving this often white clientele. And so we go into that experience and really this process of unionizing and fighting for their rights. And it really was the birthplace of the modern civil rights movement occurred with the Pullman Porters. So it's a really, really compelling story.
Oh, yes.
And then we have a tollway named after her. We have several schools named after her, but a lot of people don't know a lot about Jane Addams.
Yes, Jane Addams, a pretty amazing story as well. A woman who was born in a wealthy family and decided to move into the poorest community in Chicago and created Hull House. The goal to serve people from all over the world, many who didn't speak English, many who were arriving, Her list of accomplishments is so long, it's hard to even, remember them all, but advocated against child labor, worked for the women's right to vote,
Yes.
but again, serving those immigrants in Chicago.
And let's get back to the river. I mean, that is a fascinating
So cool.
story.
Yes,
Because
it is.
just this past summer, they had to reverse it to get rid of a lot of the water that was flowing into the sewers that was causing flooding, but then they put it back. But the whole reversing of the Chicago River.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I think most people probably know, like I said, that the river is flowing backwards. Maybe they don't, but they do sort of open those gates at certain times. But this story, it was really a city. Chicago was facing life or death. The river flows into the lake. The lake is the source of our drinking water.
Yeah.
And so the river used to be unbelievably polluted. There were the stockyards was flowing in there, the glue factories, sewer waste, essentially. It was a matter of life and death. People were dying of these waterborne diseases. So it turned into this absolute feat of engineering to reverse the river, to take it away from the source of drinking water. And it saved the city. We wouldn't have the city we know today if this did not occur.
And that's just a small smattering of it. You have 8 episodes?
We have 8 episodes premiering this Friday. Yep, each is a different topic, and you can watch them Friday night, 8 o'clock on WTTW, or you can stream them on the PBS app, or go to WTTW.com/Chicago Stories.
And then there's a companion website that probably has a lot more information
a lot of
on it.
new information and
All
curated
right.
specifics.
Very cool.
Thank
Anna,
you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Check it out. They start this Friday.